We are going to study about ammeter, but what shown here is this is galvanometer. That is when current is flowing through this conductor will rotate and this needle will be moving such that we can know the presence of the current. But in the case of ammeter, we should find the value of current. And sometimes when we are using this ammeter, the current passing through this circuit will be much higher, so that this coil may burn. So we have to avoid that thing, because if this is the ammeter, we are connecting this ammeter parallel to the circuit, no, series to the circuit. That means the entire current is flowing through the ammeter. If this setup is used as the ammeter, then the current which is coming here will be entering. I am displacing this ammeter with this one. Suppose look, this point is like this, then there is the battery, then there is the bulb. So the entire current will be entering this coil and this coil may burn. So we have to provide an alternate path in such a way that most of current pass through that alternate path and a fraction of the current pass through this ammeter. So what we are doing is we will provide a low resistance path here. So that means to the galvanometer present, we are keeping a resistance parallel to that galvanometer. So that suppose say I am supplying 10 ampere current. 10 ampere current will come here, and of this 10 ampere current, say 9.5 ampere will be passing through this low resistance path. The remaining 0.5 ampere will pass through this particular coil. And as this is a current carrying conductor in the magnetic field, this current will cause the movement of this conductor in this magnetic field as a force is exerted on this conductor, and that can be found out by using Fleming's right hand rule. This is current, this is field, so that the force is acting in this direction in the coil, say AB. But here field is like this, current is going downward, so that force is acting outward, so that a couple is formed that this get twisted. When this get twisted, this needle moves. We are calibrating, we know we have sent a 10 ampere current. So when 10 ampere current is flowing through this needle will deflect. So suppose say the needle have reached here, then I will point that point as 10 ampere. So whenever after that, whenever I am connecting a circuit like this, whenever 10 ampere come here, 9.5 ampere will go through this path. The remaining 0.5 ampere will cause a twist, which will cause this needle to reach at the indicated 10 ampere position. That is what we call as ammeter.